Welcome back to part 5, my last Roman campaign for Total War Attila, playing as the Roman expedition. So, picking things up, we left them last time. We're not in the best of situations, having the more invasion begin last episode, as well as the Visigoths declaring war on us, isn't the greatest, but I have a plan. In fact, quite a few of you guys suggested similar plans, tactics, and suggestions. So as always, they're greatly appreciated. Do keep them coming. There were kind of two main strategies of suggestions last episode in the comment section. One that aligns more with what my plan is, and then kind of a different strategy, which was that I should just abandon North Africa right now and just go over towards Iberia and get set up. I would do that, and I do like the suggestion of letting the Moors go after Justinian's Roman Empire because that'll keep him busy. But just right now, we cannot afford to go separatist over in Iberia. We need to build up a big war chest. From what I've been told, it is economically crippling to begin with when you do go separatist, to the point where I'm likely going to have to disband some armies. One or two of you were suggesting that right now, but I don't want to disband either Belisarius or John's because they're obviously our strongest forces. They're also the ones with all of our kind of horde infrastructure and development so far with the buildings. And the other two armies that we've got are actually free upkeep. This one for 19 turns, and the one that we've got over here has 10 turns. So I may well get rid of that army, or probably have to get rid of one of these armies, if not both, when that support runs out. So I guess we'll just keep pushing through objectives to keep getting more of those free forces, which we get by remaining in expedition. We're not going to be able to go after the other objectives, that's taking Rome and Neapolis. I mean, some of you obviously did like the idea of me forming up in Rome itself, but I think that's going to be far too challenging right now. It's already a very challenging campaign, so I want to stick to my original plan of setting up in Iberia. We're sending a spy over there to try and locate a good settlement point, but for the meantime, we need to build up that war chest, but we can't do that while we're under threat of the Moors. So we've got two options. We could pull back from the Moors further into Roman Empire territory and just build up our war chest there. But we are also starting to struggle with integrity, primarily because of our recent kind of mission choices. Decrease integrity, 9 turns, -7. That is hitting these new armies in particular fairly massively. So we need to fight battles with these armies to get that +10 integrity modifier, and then we need to start building buildings that boost integrity. So I think as much as we want to just sit back and build up money, we are going to have to spend a fair amount. We are 2 turns away from being able to upgrade our meat storage here, which will give us a bit more income, additional wealth from animal husbandry, more food as well. Also noticed, where was it? The upgrade for the market stalls. That gives us 1,000 income from commerce and increases wealth from expedition buildings, which is pretty good. The upgrade of that takes us to 1,500. That's pretty good. Okay, it comes at the cost of -1 integrity, but that's not too bad. We can always counter that with public latrines, but it's the growth cost. Uninterrupted business, we can go into that next if we want to. We probably won't look to go for many more of these upgrades for units, because as we saw with the Sagittarii, our archers, the armored Sagittarii, cost way more. So upgrading them to that, it was definitely a mistake, because they now cost us way more for those units. I do want to get the upgraded units for sure, but we'll only do that when we can actually afford to do it. So probably won't be looking to go for that one, Traditions of Strategy, just yet. Also, we don't want to spend 10k on that. I will likely go for billeting though in the not too distant future, because -7% upkeep cost for all units. Yeah, I'm not going to say no to upkeep cost reduction. So we want to try and have some battles next episode. We need to ideally initiate with this army because it's the weakest one, because I'm assuming it's only the initiating army that gets the +10. For now, Belisarius and John are okay. The only reason why they're taking a bit of a hit is because we've got our tax level maxed out. But if we drop that down, then we're going to go bankrupt. So we've got to do that for now. In fact, John, I'm actually really impressed at... yeah, it's that building. So the safekeep has really helped you out there. That's a really good one, because the alternative is the officers' quarters. Do I have that in Belisarius's army? Yeah, I'd be tempted to convert that over, but we need billeting for that. But that will help substantially with integrity. I mean, upgrading that actually to the next tier is all right, but we need foreign knowledge, which is all the way over there. So yeah, that ain't happening. So it will. By switching from the officer's quarter, we'll lose the wealth. I'm pretty... you still get a bit, just not as much. And the research rate boon. That's fine. That's fine. We'll see. We'll see if Belisarius actually needs it. Anyway, we've moved all those armies. We've set them all up in camp for now. I'm not going to upgrade this cavalry. Although, actually, I mean, I could upgrade this cavalry. Because this army's free for 19 turns, but it's going to cost us money to do it right now. So let's not do that. You guys put it up in growth. We can get the storehouse soon. Although we probably get the latrines for growth and everything else there. We need to upgrade that before we can get other buildings and bits and pieces. Market tent. I mean, that's great. Yeah, 500 income. Perfect. Definitely go through markets for sure. Right, we're going to go strike this settlement, though. Obviously, it means giving more territory to Rome, to the Empire, but we kind of need to do it right now. Am I going to lose troops? Probably fighting actually would be worse, so let's go balanced. Didn't actually lose anyone. Good. And yeah, not declare independence. Reclaim it.
Ready for orders.
That's going to give us more integrity. 10 from battles 1. Yeah, be a mutiny in 3 turns. We could also do some raiding, I guess, with some of the forces, but is that only for food? It doesn't give us any income, does it? Yeah, that's not good. That gives us more integrity going to that. So we're going to keep moving on through here now. And in camp. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to start going through Libertane here, which is more integrity when in own or allied territory, which we're going to be in for a while. Then we'll go through logistics. There is more integrity in foreign territory, but that's not going to necessarily benefit us that much right now because we'll probably just stay in friendly territory to build up our war chest. But the Palatini down the bottom, that gives us another +4 integrity, so that will help things out substantially. Now that we're encamped and we've got all those buffs and bonuses in there, we're actually losing -5, so we may be able to actually keep our tax rate, not at maximum taxes, but maybe just drop it down 1. To see how things go. We want to get that in there when we've got a little bit more money for some food to avoid problems there. We also want to go through this point here for more integrity. And then we'll start going to get the extra movement range. That's the only one, unfortunately, that gives us more. And is there any more integrity through these ones at all? It's all probably just... it's all probably just morale, isn't it? That actually does upkeep, yeah. Cunning as well does upkeep cost reduction, so that's worth going through as well. Here we go. Oh, wow. Having low integrity here in zeal affects them as well. So if we can find anything that gives us zeal right now. Oh, damn, that would be amazing. Right, it's down to that one. Down to that one. That gives us, yeah, more authority there. Zeal, we're at -2 right now. We can really remove quite a lot of these bits. I wonder if there's anything in here that will help us out. Let's equip that anyway. Is your wife, authority, and cunning. Oh, wait, hang on. Theodora. I was like, hang on, isn't that the emperor? No, not quite. Different Theodora. Food and replenishment. No, we'll go through that and we'll go through that zeal one next. Great. Great. All stuff to keep an eye on. So yeah, that army now, -3. Much more secure in its integrity.
Ready for orders.
These guys, though, not so much with I mean, tax and everything else, but we need the tax high to get more building. So I would say go for food. What food penalties? Rivalry. Food shortage causes integrity problems, right? And wealth and more buildings reduced. We need to spread these guys out to maximize our income as well.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, definitely. Otherwise, I was just thinking the first building I should do is throw in the market tent for income. Right. You're over here. Spy, I'm going to send you this way and then up the coast to discover our starting point, hopefully, for our Western Roman Empire, our Kingdom of Rome separatists. I think it's going to be a slow burn to this point. I think there will be a fair amount of time just blasting through end turns, building up, war chest. Which is not something I've ever really kind of done that much before. Okay, all those armies together. Wait, I've got night battles, haven't I? Worthy bride for John. Oh, she's a domestic goddess. Oh, yes, cream. Oh, my. No, give blessing. Give blessing. That is fan-diddy-dastic. Got enough armies there, Moors?
Commander.
Okay, you guys are struggling. I'm going to have to... lower taxes. We can actually get away with that. Are you guys still struggling? Yeah, you are. So you need to be ones to fight a battle, and you can't hit unless we turn on the Vandals here, which I think we are going to have to do. Okay, Belisarius can go in here, and you do have night battles. So you can try and pick them off bit by bit, one by one, carefully. But if that doesn't go well, we could be in trouble. Do I need these armies to move on in? Right now, I do not. So what I'm going to do is send this army in, because you need the integrity win. Oh, and also it hadn't fully calculated, so we are going to have to increase the tax level again. Great. Oh, it's because I was like, why is it gone? No, it's because we're not in an encamp stance. So if we're not pressing the attack with Belisarius, which I don't think we should right now. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Right, yeah, send you in here. We're going to attack the Vandalic Kingdom that's been brought back. Gives us, you know, the free integrity wins. Back in we go.
We're laying siege to the settlement.
In you guys go. What is the map? I'm just thinking, do we want to minimize casualties at all here? They're going to have towers, aren't they? Yeah, let's take the Order of Resolve here. If this is diabolical, we'll fight it in the future. Nah, not too bad. 301 lost.
At your command.
I'm very wary of auto-resolving things at the moment, because obviously one of my other series at the moment is my Iron Crown series, Angmar, for Third Age and Divide and Conquer. And that's based on Medieval 2, and you just cannot auto-resolve in that at all. So Zeal, we can get more integrity that way for you guys. You can get more integrity by going through Legatus. Let's give you that. Campaign's line of sight spotting. That they're all pretty decent. Nice. Yeah, that's good. That is good. And then, yeah, if we want to get more, we go through Zeal as well. So there are ways to do it. We're just going to use this as farming time. We're going to use this as farming time. Right, in you go. I don't think I've seen a comment about rivalry, but I'm assuming it must be provincial then. Or is it because these guys are also here? Let me move you out. And then, is that rivalry still there? Yeah, it is. That's disappointing. You need some growth.
Commander.
Oh no, but these are separate provinces. So is it just a distance thing? Like how close do I need to be or not be? They've got their armies over here. I'm going to move you down here. I don't think they've got any more force. I'm pretty sure it's those 4 armies now.
How may I serve you?
So we need to see if they spread out.
We hunger for battle.
You guys are fine on your integrity for the moment. You're only losing -1, but you will be in trouble immediately next turn. So what I'm going to do right now as well is I'm going to decimate you. Because you already need to replenish a little bit. So let's get that in there, because that will sort out your stuff quite nicely.
Commander. At your command.
Move you up here.
Make haste, men.
In camp. Belisarius, move here. And in camp. There's still some rivalry. It's not as extreme now. Oh, you haven't got any rivalry now.
Commander. Ready for battle.
But you do. I don't understand. Is it distant? I'll work it out at some point, but hey ho, that should resolve things. We're down at a normal tax level. We could bump it up a smidge to bring us in a little bit more income. It's not going to really affect you at all. Belisarius -7.
We hunger for
John,
battle.
you're doing great. Honestly, nothing can touch you right now. How about this army over here?
At your command.
-4, so that's okay. Oh, we can build in here. Amazing. Food. Do we want food, or do we want more integrity and the growth? I think food and growth in there. It's a teeny amount of growth, but hey ho, they should grow fairly quickly. A little bit helps. A little bit more integrity. We can take it up to the private latrines, which is 4 and 6.
We hunger.
Although, I'm trying to think, what was the, not the workshop one, was the officer's tent? That's +3, but -10 food consumption. That's actually probably a better one than going for that. The growth. But do we want the storehouse in? I did that. I've still got 1, right? I just don't have the money available. But I could then go into the officers' tents. +3. at the cost of 10 food, but it also gives us wealth. I don't feel like +3 growth is going to do anything here when we need 50 for surplus. I mean, okay, a little bit helps, but it's not a lot. So yeah, let's go for that. Let's get the food in, and then get that integrity modifier -3. That is fine. That is fine.
Commander.
Yeah, still gives some money coming in. Good, good, good. We'll be fine in a few turns as well when that decreased integrity modifier goes away. Okay, right. Is there anything we can do politically right now? You could go back in here. You can't go in there because you need to be rank 2. I'm assuming you'll gain more experience through here as well, so we'll do that again. Here we go. Yeah, this new guy can go in there. You're in there. Try and gain some XP. Do I need to make your retainers or whatever? I don't think I can. One of you were saying, can I adopt John into my family? What do we reckon? Well, let me know your thoughts. Right. You're over here. Did I already move my spy? Nope. Over you come. You should be able to get an idea. Okay. So it is going to be the Swabians, Bracara. That's who we're going to be going after then. That's going to be where we build our empire from. Won't be our capital forever. Can you change capitals in this? Might need a mod for it. I don't know if we can add one in midway through, but that'll be where we start. That'll be where we start. And where we build up and out from. So yeah, we're probably going to have to sail to avoid the Visigoths going after us. Although maybe the Visigoths will have gone through and smashed all of them by that point. I don't know. Are they at war with the Swabians? They are. Those are all friendly. I wish I could get them to join me. They're still improving, which is nice.
The door is open to you.
Yeah, I guess they're all going to be gobbled up by the Visigoths. That's good. How many territories do they have as well? Because that's going to be a big enemy to be right on the doorstep. 18. But, I mean, not as big as the Ostrogoths with 36 or the Roman Empire with 22. So, yeah. And that's why they're 3. We should be able to triumph. This campaign.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, I've got you guys sorted. Don't worry about it. It's fine. This campaign is going to be a tough one. But, I mean, I did see one comment, bless, that was like, I think you're going to have to restart soon, Lionheart. If you're new to any of my campaigns, you'll know, you won't necessarily know, if you're new to one of my campaigns, that I never restart. We fight till we win or we lose. And that has given me some of the best campaigns, and hopefully you guys some of the best content over the years. As well. Notably, my Adresian Kingdom campaign. That's the closest I've come to losing a campaign, but being able to turn it around, because I was on what I thought was going to be my final turn. My army was half attrition to death already. I'd lost all my settlements. I was a horde, and I just managed to win a victory to claim a settlement. And from that one settlement, I was able to rebuild and reforge my Adresian Kingdom Empire. But that was the closest I've ever come to losing a campaign and not being able to kind of turn it around. I have lost 1 or 2 campaigns. I think it was like a Denmark campaign for, was it Napoleon Total War? And obviously Takeda in Shogun 2. But yeah, that Adresian Kingdom campaign for me, and for many of you guys, is like a standout moment for my content over the years. I've really enjoyed being able to swing it. So don't count me out until it says game over on the screen. Political obstruction. Okay. Oh, yeah, going for the, hit your own influence, mate. Can't for this guy, so I'm going to have to decree it. Decimation, yeah. Terrible stuff. I mean, it's still really low, but -6 now. But I can't hit that king out on his own because I've moved too far away. Yeah. Let's strike, so I'm going to have to move forward a smidge. Nice. The Frankish Kingdom encountered. How do they feel about stuff? I mean, they're at war with the Visigoths as well. What's going on through here? That's the Roman Empire. Yep, through there. That is Frankish Kingdom. I mean, the Visigoths have loads of enemies, which is good. It's good, but how aggressive are they going to be pushing against all of them? That's the real question.
I am yours to command.
What I'm going to try and do is just hinder one of these guys if I can.
From the darkness.
Nice. We are going to go here and take a look at taxes, see if I can drop it. I can, which is going to be beneficial for integrity. Okay, we need to move forward a little bit with these guys. Because if they rush on forward, I guess we can always retreat.
Commander, on the move.
At your command. Advance.
At your command.
Hang on, so now we don't have any rivalry.
Ready for battle. Ready for orders.
What? I'm so confused.
Ready for battle.
I'm so confused. Why is there no rivalry now? Is there only rivalry when there's food issues? I'm so confused. We'll do the same thing here that we're doing with the other army, but I need to spend this money on these guys first. Okay, the Moors got another army over here, so we've got to be a little bit careful about how far we push. Go to the river crossing.
We're as swift as the angels.
You don't want to go for... Oh, wait, they're all going to be free upkeep, though, aren't they? Well, let me do my building first, which is the officers' tents, because that should then, yeah, sort out your integrity. We are going to go... I was going to go for markets, but actually I'm going to go for upkeep cost reduction first. Oh, they got another army over there. Great. God, they keep on coming. Keep on coming. I mean, if Rome sends these forces here to push the Moors back, what I'll do is I'll just pull back around Carthage and then war chest it time. But all this fighting will give us experience for our forces. Yeah, what I'm going to do is move you within range of these guys. Is that gonna then trigger rivalry? No, that's good though.
Ready for orders.
Sit there. Can't build anything for you just yet, but soon. Soon. Lovely stuff.
Heaven be praised. I am done.
Just go up here and check out all those settlements for me. Just reveal it all so I can see what we're doing. Nice.
How may I serve you?
Just see if Rome comes to defend her lands over here or not. Okay, Visigoths going after the Frankish Kingdom. That's cool. Yeah, you send your armies up there and be busy away from where I'll be sending my force eventually. They're smart. They're keeping them all together. Loyalty, good. But I've got to remember, I can still pick these guys off. Rome's come up with these armies. What I might do is wait one more turn for them to move again. I don't think... I might be close enough to strike Belisarius. I can. But once I commit him here, he's got nowhere to run if it goes badly. Have I set up John to be lightning strike as well? So the thing is, I could probably take out two of their armies, but then they've got two full stacks that are going to be able to put the pressure on us. I need to catch them when there's three of them. So I need to try and catch one of these guys.
Spreading fear
and hold them. Critical failure, of course. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to move back up here.
Ready for battle.
Pretty sure that's rivalry again. Yeah, it's back. Maybe it takes a turn to kick in. I mean, if they send 4 armies against my 3, that's something I feel like I can deal with as well.
On the move. Waiting for orders.
Advance.
Keep you all close together for the time being. That's going to go soon as well. How is your integrity? -9. Yeah, that's not good. So you definitely need to be fighting. But I'm going to have to send you to chase down an army. Belisarius is dropping. John is great. John's having a lovely time. So yeah, need to have a battle next turn. This army's still going along here. I can't see specifically what they've got. That's got another turn, so I can't move anyway. What I'm going to do is treat myself to some more cavalry, because it's free upkeep, I'm assuming. Or is it only the units that you get to start with? That says there's going to be. I thought it was an army-wide ability. Upkeep cost for all land units. Yeah, it should be. It's only 7 turns remaining. Then we're going to be in trouble. Then that army's probably going to have to be disbanded, which we'll need to destroy all of this before that happens, before we get rid of it, because, yeah, which is a bit of a shame, but unless we built them up to pay for themselves by that point, can't see how we're going to manage it. Where are you, spy?
How can I?
How many turns is he out for? Like 3 or 4, isn't it? Right. And how long have we got to survive to as well this time? Spring. Okay, so we've got another year. That's fine. Taking our time. It's kind of a weird dynamic playing this campaign. I don't know if you guys feel this as well that have played this campaign before. But it's quite, yeah, it feels like quite a weird dynamic because are they all going to go in? Yes, they're going to initiate with that one. And what I'll do, this is fine because we're going to retreat.
Retreat, men! Retreat!
And then we will counter.
Retreat!
We'll counterattack against them all.
Regroup and fall back!
Oh, unless Belisarius gets singled out. No, he hasn't. That's fine. We are bankrupt. Yeah, because we weren't. Sat there. How about, yeah, the attrition? That's fine. It's all going to be resolved now. We are going to have quite a few battles.
We hunger for battle.
This is good. Right. I am going to go in against... Yeah, cut off the head of the snake. Take out their king. It'll be a night battle. We need to send you guys in to attack this army or to attack the remnants of the king's army.
Commander.
Where did that one go? And how strong do they look? You guys are taking attrition as well. Did that one cost? No, once it's recruited, it's fine. You guys are also starting to struggle. I mean, we could we could increase the taxes though. It's because none of us are encamped right now. But yeah, I was saying it feels like a weird dynamic with this because there's a lot of, it feels like there's a lot of pressure to make progress and advance and not necessarily rush things, but move at a rapid pace. But also, kind of the nature of the beast, the nature of the campaign is also we need to take our time with it all. Right, Belisarius.
For death and honor!
None of these guys coming in. It's in my favour. It is not against 10,000, thankfully. Go home, order resolve, not recalculating, you're drunk. Right, yeah, so up against this army. Desert Spears, Tribesmen, Archers and the Cavalry. This is fine. In we go. Putting our best foot forward. Plus, it's good for Belisarius because he needs some more integrity. Start deployment. Don't know what I was waiting for there. It's kind of like general speech. Is it going to happen? Again, playing too much Medieval 2. Heavy shot. So we do have the Armored Secretariat, which do cost us a crazy amount of money now in upkeep. Unfortunately, you can't, once you upgrade them as well, once you unlock that tech, you can't recruit the cheaper unit. Very loud crickets. I thought it was a car alarm then for a minute. So I now know why quite a few of you have recommended holding off on doing some unit upgrades for now. Because they cost a lot. We want these guys on the flanks to deal with enemy cavalry. Swords in the center. You guys over here with spears out in front. Yeah, we've got to use Belisarius as well.
The battle time.
Silence.
My courage was forged in the fire of war. Some say by God himself.
We want to get onagers still as well, don't we? That's going to make our future sieges better. What's the range on the hurlers? 150. And my archers? 150 as well. Okay, well, let's get into... What's the missile damage, actually? Missile damage is 52, whereas the hurlers, it's 38. Okay, so we'll push forward till we're in range for a skirmish. Tell everyone to walk. They outnumber us, but we out-quality them. Come on. Also, yeah, one or two of you as well have been saying, like, how do you get Attila to run so well, considering it's one of the worst optimized. I think it's the worst optimized Total War game, and it always was at launch. It's been a reoccurring problem. It's why unfortunately so many people put off Attila. I think it's actually one of the best historical titles out there. In fact, it's probably my favorite historical title, just because as well the Grand Campaign is all about survival rather than just empire building. You can empire build, but it's also about surviving, and I like that it's a different emphasis for kind of Total War campaign compared to the previous entries in the series. But its performance just lets it down. They were able to fix it in Thrones of Britannia because Thrones of Britannia is built off Attila's code, but they were able to make some pretty substantial optimizations to that. The reason being for that is that it takes a lot of time and obviously costed a fair amount to do that, which is why they were able to do that on the budget of a new game, i.e. Thrones of Britannia, but they haven't come back and patched it for Attila, where there is probably, at this stage, very limited, if any, budget for revisiting Attila in for a major patch, because it would be a fairly substantial patch. Right, they're going to shuffle. We want to make use of this and rush forward now into position to start bombarding them. Hopefully their cavalry's just going to really not know what to do here. They're coming forward a little bit towards us sooner than I had anticipated, but that's okay. We're going to put some pressure on their flank here, and also that general with the cavalry. My archers caught out, but that's fine because we can go straight in with my own cavalry. Keep putting the archers back. Go. Hold the line. Cavalry, get back.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Go, cavalry, go. Whoa, that's a huge break through the center. Yeah, wow, okay, they are shattering the archers there. Because we have these guys too wide. Bring the general down.
The enemy refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
Pull the cavalry back. Their general's broken.
The general has been killed.
Good.
Excellent.
Chase these guys down. Pull Belisarius back into the mix. Charge. Okay, we're starting to get an upper hand on it now. Oh, that was diabolical for a little while. Yeah, our center was way too weak there. Press the attack, run them down. Not my best showing. Things well, I've gotten too used to having my archers out in front for line of sight related targeting. Which is something I do a lot in Medieval 2 and my Third Age campaign right now. Archers fire in a better arc if they're out in front and they're not obstructed. Don't know if the same is true in Attila, actually. Bring down as many of them as possible. We need to have some better battles with our other armies. We've got to wipe out as many of these guys as possible to avoid having further battles. What I might have to do is just focus on crushing 2 of their armies, then bring all my forces back together and then take on the second 2. Where is Belisarius here? There in the middle, isn't he? Yeah, there he is. Stay alive, boy. What happens if you lose Belisarius? What happens if he dies? Can he die? Does he just get wounded? Is he one of those characters? In battle. Oh boy. 1,158. I mean, I guess that's still probably not awful. I mean, we did lose one of the Sagittarii, which is going to save us some money in the long run. Lost 2 of them, in fact, so we're going to have to go for slingers for now. Yeah, that's the thing. You ransom and release. Don't get that much money, and it's a big hit to your integrity. You're going to take the replenishment. I mean, they've lost a king. It's gone to that next one there. So, what I'm thinking is we leave these 2 alone. We send John in to knock that one, and then this smaller army gets the cheap win by hitting this one right now. And giving it an integrity bonus. Boom. I assume it doesn't stack. Like, I assume if we weaken the other army to a small stack and we send this one in to again try and boost its integrity, it's not going to give him another +10, is it? Maybe it would do. I don't really want to lower your morale.
We hunger for battle.
Your morale, your integrity more. Wow. Barely holds it together.
Commander.
Actually, what we could do is, because you've got loads of slingers, we'll give those 2 Sagittarii over to Belisarius, and then you guys get more infantry. Yeah, we'll do that. Just thinking here. What do we want to do? Here we go. Integrity. Boosting. What's so bad again? Faction effect. Yeah, because of all the stuff going on up here. Food shortage for you guys. Cash yourself attrition -5. Okay, it's the attrition that's making it worse. Bankruptcy as well, which is not going to be the case next turn. So yeah, I'll probably pull you guys back and we'll sit around there, and then we'll take on these 2 armies. Next, we've got these Roman armies coming in to support as well. So yeah, we'll move Belisarius in a moment, but let's send in John for a second battle, which I think we will... Okay, they're going to run over that. Can John hit them and then get back? Yeah, he'll be fine. I think we'll open with this battle at the start of the next episode. So we'll see if we can do better than we just did. Balance of power. It's going to be close. Either way, it's going to potentially be very close. So yeah, we definitely want to pull back to that Roman settlement because the garrison there looks all right. And as long as they attack us, you know, we're all together, we'll be okay. But we need to try and minimize our casualties a lot more here. They've got a lot more missile troops. I've got a lot more missile troops. They've got some cavalry as well. We'll open fighting this one at the start of the next episode. Until then, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Until the next one, ciao for now.